My name's Owen Benjamin. I'm a comedian, and I'm all about fires and beers and, having a good time, being American, having a nice thick cock. I have been banned. Twitter was like, ISIS, pedophiles, great, retweets, yes. Hilarious comedian, get the fuck out of here. There's this guy in entertainment who has a 3-year-old that he said was transgendered. And when I was 3, I thought I was a dog. And so he started dressing up his kid as a girl, and he's planning on hormone blockers and whatnot. And I pointed out how that's, child abuse, the obvious shit. And there was such a controversy that I lost my agent, and I wasn't allowed to perform at UConn because of my problematic worldviews. And I would have backed down. I made fun of Beyonce for that dance she did, and I deleted the tweet because I'm like, I'm not going to die on this hill, but I'll die on the little kid hill. If you're going to make a little kid a eunuch, I'd rather work at a gas station than pretend that's okay. So there was a controversy around that, and you really get to find out who your friends are and who actually believes in individual freedom versus an outrage Ponzi scheme, virtue signaling bullshit. And fuck those guys. People keep comparing everything to Hitler now. Everyone's like, that's literally Hitler. Like, I've been called Hitler a lot. Well, the media wrote about me, like Breitbart and HuffPost wrote positive things about me. And some good people had my back, but a lot of people called me human garbage. And these aren't like trolls. These aren't people with like eggs. These are blue check marked, best-selling authors, writers at Amazon.com. And I'm like, people know your name now. Like, someone's going to want to kill you guys because you guys abuse kids. And there's a lot of people that were abused as kids that grow up to be adults. And they're given 2 paths. You either complete the cycle of violence and you become an abuser yourself, or you want to kill you guys. And it's like, oh, well, this kid identifies. How dare you go against a trans kid? It's like, no one's buying that shit, man. It's like, my son is young and he likes to dance and play the piano and he thinks he's a duck. It's like, you don't neuter him. You don't emotionally torture him because you want outrage Ponzi scheme points with your buddies. And it's like, and it all came as that these people are threatening free speech, and I'll go at them because there's so much more at stake than just like looking cool for the writing staff of a CW show. Like, these people are cowards. And it's like, I want my family to respect me, and I want to respect myself as a man and not say it's okay to abuse a child. Because I'm cool with trans adults. Like, if you're a grown human being and you want to chop your wiener off, you do that, There's been times I wanted to chop my wiener off, not for the same reason, more because it's getting me in trouble, but then I made life with that same wiener. And that's why I think it's worth it to keep that ween, because one day you may make your own child, because wieners can make life. They can get you in trouble. They can make you drive to Barstow in the middle of the night for a hand job when you're 21, but it can also make life. And my life is I have a purpose because I made a child and I love my child, and I'll protect any child. Yeah, media runs cover for Hollywood in the sense that, like, Kevin Spacey tried to rape a kid, and the headline was Kevin Spacey comes out as gay, and it's like, yeah, I think there's a different aspect of that. That's like, if we dropped a bomb on Denmark, and it's like, oh, this plane full of guys had a sandwich. It's like, no, the story's the bomb. Like, he tried to fuck a 14-year-old. He's a grown man, and it's like, There's different types of predators, and there's different types of weirdos. And the type I can't stand are the ones that use their power to exploit the weak. Like this week, Andy Dick came out with a scandal, and I feel bad for him because he's not the same wolf in the hen house. He's like clearly a vulnerable dick grabber. And so for me, I'm like, Andy's a dick grabber. It's like, it sucks in a way, but you just knock him down and he's all right. Versus like the Weinsteins and the Kevin Spaceys and the whole DNC crew in a lot of ways, where they're like, we're going to tell you how to live. We're going to tell you you're the bad guy. We're going to talk about global warming and then fly around in a private jet. Those are the people that I think are bad. Versus like Andy Dick's he's just